Suzanne Marquez is off today, so here with today's Eye on Entertainment is ET's Cameron Matheson.
Hey, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, absolutely.
And Khloe is now talking about Lamar, right?
Yes, she definitely is, yeah. And she was at the Grove last night. Our Kevin Frazier was there getting all the scoop. She was actually there at a signing for her new book, Strong Looks Better Naked. And she says Lamar is still having trouble processing the events of the last 3 weeks, including a birthday party she threw for him at Cedars-Sinai. But despite calling off their divorce, Khloe says Lamar knows that she's still dating NBA star James Harden.
You guys are still married. How are you going to navigate this situation between James and Lamar? You guys have been out and you've been doing things. How do you balance that situation?
Well, I'm married for a multitude of reasons, but it's not intimate reasons. It's more for medical and also to help him with a lot of other things to do medically, but also with his mental strength and everything like that. It was the best choice to make at the time. But I think people are really confused, like how long of a process Lamar needs to heal himself. And even if he was 100% better, he has a lot of other issues he has to deal with prior.
Now, a family source tells ET that there is progress with Lamar's brain functioning, but obviously some days a little better than others.
You know, it's important that you brought that up because I'm wondering, I mean, she took over, obviously, and bless her for doing that, right? His medical care and making decisions because he wasn't able to do so.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he stronger or able to do that now?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I guess, you know, according to the people that know, the sources in there says that he's got some days that are quite promising, and then there's, you know, a couple of steps back on occasion, but he's making progress bit by bit, for sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all great news. And how good does Khloe look?
Yeah, right?
Amazing.
That's right. Obviously, she's doing something right. That book kind of gets into it a little bit. Strong looks better naked. There you go.
I like it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this is shocking, but the Real Housewives, they're creating some real drama, apparently?
Well, apparently there are rumors that some of the housewives would like a little bit bigger paycheck. You know, shocking as that may seem, but you know, we exclusively spoke with Bethenny Frankel in New York, and this is how she explains it.
Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered, and negotiation is definitely an art form. And I would venture to guess that most of these women are not willing to walk away.
Yeah, hey, listen. I mean, it's not that shocking. It's the drama of the Real Housewives of New York, and Bethenny Frankel. Nobody says it like she does. She lays it out.
She can certainly, she knows how to take advantage too and make a buck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she does.
sure does.
Right, yeah.
Since we're talking about money.
Yeah.
But you know, Cameron, we've got to ask you about tonight's NCIS episode because we have an old flame returning to the show.
We
and
definitely
kind
do.
of shakes things
That's
up.
right. That's how they like to do it over there. And of course, at ET, we go directly to the source, Michael Weatherly, on the NCIS set to get the scoop. And he reveals how the storyline, in a way, mirrors his real life.
I have a crazy thing to tell E.T. about this episode of NCIS. Your character is a doctor, and after season 4, where Tony DiNozzo fell in love with a doctor, I went on hiatus and fell in love with a doctor. In real life, I am now married to that doctor. I went home last night and I said to my wife, hey, remember when I told you about that story arc 8 years ago? It's back.
I'm sorry you got caught in the middle of all this.
Is any of it real?
No.
How sweet is that?
Very sweet.
Come on.
And he seems like such a nice guy. We sort of work with Mike. Why is Paul laughing? Why are you laughing?
Because it cracks me up.
Listen, if that doesn't get people to tune in, you know what I mean?
What will?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've got a lot more on tonight's ET, as well as a very candid interview with Tracy Morgan, whose birthday, I believe, is today. And by the way, he's got just such a different outlook on life in general. So
Well, Cameron, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
For all your entertainment news, be sure to check out The Insider and ET weeknights beginning at 7 right here on CBS 2.